Oh.
The next relic. Why, hello there, my dear little guest. Such a pleasure to meet you. Is he baby-talking the relics? They never cease to amaze me, no matter how much I study them. These relics use a power that interferes directly with the fundamental elements of matter. Ah, I see. So if we harness the colossal heat generated at that point. I hear it! My sainted aunt, I hear it! The whispers of an ancient civilization, their secrets murmured in hushed reverence. Thank you, Will.
Thank you.
Here's fruit. Nice. Well, strike me down. There really are all kinds of relics out there. Enough to give me a thunderclap of inspiration even when I'm at a low point. Options here. Something on your mind? Are you feeling low? This doesn't show the ranks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think I can choose anything. Yeah, okay.
Huh?
Is something bother you? You want to talk about it?
Wow.
When I'm deep in my research, sometimes this anxiety just overcomes me, is all. I start wondering if these happy days of mine might suddenly disappear.
That...
You remember I told you about my failed flight test back in my more respectable days? Back when I was still just a young man. I set out to prove my own flight theory and botched it, spectacularly. Once I'd healed from the ensuing crash, I was demoted. They chose to adopt another flight plan. And worst of all, the people I thought friends and supporters quietly took their leave of me, one by one. Seeing my colleagues change their tune as easily as a coin flips made me realize just how frightening people are. What I fear most, though, is the coward I've become.
You're right.
After you've been burned, instead of choosing the path of exhilaration and the unknown, you tend to favor the path that's safe, secure, and least risky. That's just growth. But learning to think in new ways is just personal growth, isn't it?
Yes.
Exactly. I'd say staying safe should still be a priority, but don't worry. We've come forward so far together. We won't abandon you for taking a few steps back. Bah! I've grown too timid. Goes to show, can't let old age sour your outlook, eh? Thank you both. Ah, I do love you.
Oh, come on.
Well, glad to hear you're feeling better. Right, Will? Ah, bless her.
Thanks.
I'm grateful for the encouragement. I feel like I know what it really means to be strong when I'm with you lot. Wish I could have met you lot sooner. Maybe my life would have been more...
I'll do it.
No. Perhaps it's better to think of this time gallivanting around with you as my second lease on life. I'll make up for all that wasted youth in no time flat. Oh, this was like the shortest conversation we've had with Neuros. No yapper today.
Ah, for the truth is...
Truth be told, I spoke too soon. The relics are really starting to come together, thanks to you. I get the strangest sense that this gadgetry could generate untold levels of power. Something the size of my palm, enough to power 1,000 gauntlet runner engines. Even more, I dare say. Once this is complete, not even the stars will feel like such a faraway dream. Though that hinges on you all finding those relics. Well, with that settled, I'm counting on you to bring a new relic for a new flash of inspiration. How many more of these left do I have to find? Let's see. We did we're on rank 5 now, so does this mean I have 3 more left? Or 2 more? Alright, now that I'm fighting fit again, it's time for some maintenance. Yes, maintenance. You'll be lending me a hand, of course. I helped Jonas with maintenance for a while and then left the engine room.
Time marches on.
Free mad currency everywhere. Love it. Okay, it is now the 5th. Okay, so we have to make sure we go to the Gauntlet Runner. And take a poo. Neuron's Lance will be ready tomorrow. And it seems like the tide has calmed down a bit too. We should be able to set off for Altabury soon. Concerning Fidelio's still on the med, how would we spend the rest of the day helping people out? Ah, an excellent suggestion. We should repay those who have done so much for us. It wouldn't hurt to have their support in the future, after all.
I too will.
I shall accompany you in this. I'm quite sure that I would be most useful. Afternoon time. Okay. Let's go to the Gauntlet Runner.
Right then. Go.
Go to the toilet. Increase our luck stat. And also our pantry while we're here. Okay, nice.
This is...
Okay, and now, let's see. Who shall we hang out to? Oh, let me do like a quick save, actually. It's been a hot second. Okay, let's see. Who out of our followers do we got? We got just Maria. Okay, well, we will hang out with Maria then. And this will be the last rank with her. Ooh, perfect. We get to knock out another person. So we had Stroll, Hulkenberg, and Maria are now the top ones. Let's see, Maria's, here we go. Rank 8, it technically doesn't matter, but there's some things that I'll choose just to make the conversation flow a little bit better. Alright, Maria, this is the last time you're going to be relying on us. Mister, you're back. Welcome back. Are you hungry? Miss Fabian cooked up some food.
Oh, yay.
We can all eat together today. It's a party.
Eat
Ooh.
happy too. Smells good,
Oh,
doesn't
thank
it?
goodness. Some voice
Hope you
acting.
like it. This dish has some complexity to it.
There's more than enough for everyone.
Aw, she's so cute.
I was thinking, maybe it would be good if I gave some of Miss Fabian's food to hungry people. Everyone's scared of people they don't understand or don't know. That's why they were mean to me too. So maybe if we get everyone to eat lots of good food together, they'll talk to each other and get along.
I want to help too.
I'd like to help too. What can I do?
Thank you. Can you serve the food?
Now,
For
hold
free?
on. Let's not be hasty about inviting those sorts in, hmm? What if they make a habit of skulking around here?
Bish.
Well, take a look yourself before you start clutching your pearls. Not a single one has even taken a plate, as you can plainly see.
I need to warn you, Mom. Even if you demand compensation later, I've naught to give you.
And I'm telling you, I don't need any. Maria and I just don't want you dying of hunger. After all, we're neighbors, and I won't ignore any of you any longer. Truth be told, I turned a blind eye to your plight. But
We can
Maria
learn
saw
from
it
innocence
plain,
of
and
children.
My eyes were opened, and I realized that it isn't right. It's not all right at all. So, go ahead and eat your fill. You've my word. There are no tricks here. I've a portion for you as well. Surely you've heard whispers about the honeybees fair now, haven't you?
Maria's idea proved to be a huge success. A large crowd formed and we served plenty of food.
Is it true that you ran your own business?
Yes, Mom.
Networking.
At one point, I owned a factory and had several hired hands in my employ. But then, I was swindled by a moneylender. I'd like to work my way up again. Or even earn just enough to put a roof over my head. But once you've lost your footing, it's hard to stand back up on your own.
Hey, perhaps you could find a place that will put him to work. I've heard you're well connected around these parts. I'll consider it.
You'll only consider
Oh,
it?
he's here. You should try Miss Fabian's cooking.
Oh,
It's
this
really
poor
good.
child.
Why? Because eating yummy food makes everyone happy. And when my friends are happy, I'm happy too.
We're friends. But you're normal and I'm not.
I've been thinking about a whole lot of things lately. And we did this today because I met you. Talking to people makes things better. It makes it so even things that were sad feel a little brighter. It's like a light in the dark all of a sudden. Or actually, it's more like you see it was never dark to begin with.
Oh my god, how is Maria so smart
want
at her age?
everyone to know
I would never think like that as a little kid. I guess like
Maria.
circumstances of world and
What's
being
your name?
exposed to adult
It's-
society.
Apis. I couldn't even remember my own name.
Nice to meet you, Apis. So, do you think anything around here has changed? Maybe for the better?
I'm not sure, but it does feel a little different, yeah.
Do you want to come eat with us?
No worries with your errands. In chat. I enjoyed it. Oop, I didn't get to read that.
Everyone looks so happy. Miss Fabian said she wanted to try doing that again. She even wants to get some of the townspeople to help out too.
Okay. Options. I don't think it matters, but that's great.
That's great. I'm glad everything worked out.
Yep. Talking to people really does change things. Me and Apis are friends now too. We're going to go play with Harundo and the others too next time.
Harundo? Was that the name of the other kid?
It sounds like you're making plenty of friends.
Yep. It's a lot of fun. You know, all of these good things happen because of you, mister. You gave me those pictures of your journey, remember? When I look at these pictures, I imagine your voice in my head saying, just do your best. I like it when you're here, and sometimes I'm still lonely when you're not around, but I'm not going to ask you not to go.
Is that how you really feel because you have a home now?
Is that because you have a home now?
Oh, ouch.
I used to want to run away from Grand Trad so badly.
I mean, I don't blame you, Maria. This place sucks.
So I thought there was someplace else I should go to. I wanted Miss Fabienne to like me so much. But the more important thing really was if I liked Miss Fabienne. When I realized that, I learned that I can pick where my home is. I can choose where I belong. And right now, I've picked this place. This is my home. I'll wait here
Aww.
with Miss Fabienne, so...
You can come live with me when this is all over.
Can't die, okay? So please come back.
I promise.
I promise you I'll come back, Maria.
Remember, it's a promise.
I can sense Maria's profound kindness and her unwavering trust in me.
The pure-hearted maiden, Maria, keeper and heritor
Wah!
of the healer's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of her newfound powers, work to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Yeah, let's go. I forgot what comes after. She gets a new archetype. Oh, savior. Oh, that makes sense. The third rank of a healer. More skills can now be inherited. Let's go. God, we still have so many more archetypes to unlock. I just realized.
I'll find you and bring you back. I still dream about going on a journey one day. To all sorts of faraway places. I'll even go to where Papa never went to. I'll see those places for him. And then it'll be my turn to tell you all about my journey.
Do the two of you have a moment? Lend me a hand with the inn, will you?
Okay, coming. Let's go.
Maria's smile never faded as we helped Fabian when tasked around the inn. Thanks to the strong bond of trust that was developed between Maria and I, the people of Sunshade Road and Grand Trad now all support me. But the number's still probably not going to go up, though. The game's like, we didn't think about people who would be doing well. With the follower ranks. Oh, Neros. Kind of forgot he's here sometimes. As, like, part of the group.
What's up, Del? Something on your mind?
That's nothing. Just thinking.
Oh no. You're not still feeling unwell, are you?
It's just the twinge now, that's all. I'm sharp as ever, me.
You sure?
He knows we're up to something, I
'Cause
bet.
I remember, once the big fever passed, you went hot and cold again a couple more times. I've never seen you go down like that.
I said I'm fine, didn't I? God, but you have
Why do I feel like Fidelia's gonna die?
Come on, I'm starving.
Something's bothering me.
Really? He seemed pretty healthy to me.
Just a bad feeling, I suppose. It was a human that wounded him. Hard to say whether the Magla might have any nasty side effects. You know.
You mean he may need magic healing? I don't know if we're gonna find that here on the island.
Hey, is there any way we could get Rella to take a look at him? Magla-born symptoms can take a turn for the worse incredibly fast, no matter how healthy you are. I'd rather not let it fester.
Huh. Well, we do claim to help anyone in need, eh? But don't forget that we're fighting a battle. And if you cannot distinguish friend and foe on the battlefield, it will be your end.
I know you're right. But I get the feeling those two are telling themselves the same thing.
What if now? What if, instead of speeding to her doorstep, we ask her saintliness to come
Speeding
here?
to her doorstep?
Just a bit of conspiring to get our story straight. I mean, I'm not normally a chap to take sides in this sort of thing, but those two hardly strike me as the evil type.
Look, Captain, I wouldn't.
I
feel
mean,
right
yeah,
ignoring
I don't
it.
think they're
Will
evil.
you please go to the royal captain?
But I
for
feel
me?
like they're not quite. At least Fidelio. He's not. I feel like if he were to choose between us or Luis, he would still choose Luis, obviously.
No problem. I'll go.
I knew you'd say that.
Like if he
Well,
had to
if Rella's
betray
coming
us,
here,
he
I
would.
guess it won't be that much trouble.
Thanks.
Despite all this,
I remember I called you too soft.
Basilio,
once.
not
I
quite
see
sure
now I
yet.
was wrong.
If that's sorted, let's get it done sharpish before any complications crop up.
I don't think Luis is gonna fall for this fake lance. I really think we're doing this all for nothing.
Thank you so much for your help leading the evacuation. They tell me not everyone got a chance to thank you. So on their behalf...
Don't worry about it. Didn't want the annihilation of a whole village on my conscience is all.
Wasn't expecting you to handle the evacuation side, Del. Thought for sure you'd be the first in the fray with the human.
They healed me up. Gotta repay the favor, don't I? Wouldn't feel right otherwise.
And then for their sake, you should take care of yourself, too.
What? Who the hell?
Oh, this girl.
No way. Aren't you Saint Rella?
You're joking. You're not joking. Why is she here?
I called for her and she came. You that surprised? I know people in the Crown Theocracy.
You know, I kind of forgot where her
these
big
days.
deal was. I know
It's
she's
almost
Juno's
time
like
for the
adopted
Saints' Day
sister.
festivities in Montario. Having been invited, I was in the area. I heard about your splendid work, Fidelio and Basilio. I hardly recognized the two of you.
You remember us?
Of course. This is a bit of a reversal, though. Back then, it was you helping treat Basilio's wound. I can tell how far you've come since then.
Ugh.
But I've also heard about your own injury. Your right foot, I'm guessing. Have you felt any sudden fevers come on? Let me have a look.
Oh, she's a doctor. Okay, makes sense.
Yes, that should do. I can see you had an expert looking after you already. Physically, you're as well as anyone could ask. But... Fidelio, is there something you feel lost or anxious about?
Where's that coming from?
I've talked to lots of people and observed the flow of their magic. By now,
I'm certain that Magla is connected to our emotions. When I speak to someone who's feeling strong emotions, I can sense the state of their heart as if seeing it with my own eyes.
Nah, I'm sound. Nothing's getting me down.
I see. Then you should be fine. Just don't take life for granted, or your treatment will have been for nothing.
He's gonna die.
Keep on living, right?
Fideli's gonna die or something.
Run to the beach and back with Basilio. If you can make it without slowing down, then clearly there's nothing wrong with your foot.
Hey, sounds like a laugh. Just like when we were kids. Step lively, Del, or I'll leave you behind.
Hey, what the hell? I said I'm fine. Oh, damn it. Basilio! Hang on!
Just two brothers.
Thanks, Rella. When you told me about the first time you'd saved someone's life, I didn't realize you were talking about them.
You're in Luis's entourage now. Yet you needed our stories to match in front of the brothers. You're swimming in dangerous waters, aren't you?
Uh-oh.
Not just that. You've got a gauntlet runner that can teleport across the land and an elder captain who wields it through magic. That's a lot to take in.
Well, how do I put this?
I didn't realize it when I met you before, but you're already one of the top candidates.
Literally. We only need to convince 9 more people to be on our side and we won.
Yes, that's right.
Well, there you have it.
So you're committed to this path, no matter what. I knew this day might come. It's not my place to stop you.
Come now, do you have to be so bleak? I've already spent my fair share of time with Luis, you know.
Don't underestimate Luis. As far as the Crown Theocracy knows, the King's magic will protect the highest candidates from any harm. And they think that guarantees their safety at the festival. But I've done my research. Some attacks the barrier can't stop. I believe the magic only prevents underhanded approaches, like ambush.
So there's a loophole.
It's not widely known, but take a duel, for instance. Both parties identify themselves, fight with consent, and the magic won't protect them, no matter their standing.
But if you just have to identify yourself and agree to fight... Oh, was that why the battle with Gladel?
Suffice it to say the King's shield is not perfect, and Luis will surely exploit that. I have a terrible feeling there will be bloodshed before.
Interesting. Okay.
I won't try to stop you, but be careful down the road, all right?
Yes, understood.
Then please, look after Juna.
Ugh, you do know I'm not a child anymore.
Keep up, Del! Gotta be faster than that!
Yes, but girl, you almost got caught back over at Luis's ship. Or Gauntlet Runner.
You haven't won yet.
I suppose we'll have to leave it there.
We sent Rella back to Grand Tri with the teleportation magic, avoiding the gaze of the brothers who were fortunately too winded to notice. Late night. Still more?
Can't deny it this time, though. You lot did fantastic.
And Lady Juna's safe too. I owe you thanks for that, if nothing else. The islanders gave us a map of the east side of the island. Their way of thanking us, I suppose. You're welcome to it, if you don't waste it.
See? Old Del's great at looking after people. He saved loads of them in the evacuations.
Oh, belt up, would you? Been meaning to ask. That's a book.
Oh, are we gonna tell them about our book of Utopia? Do we trust them enough?
Luis likes them though. Often got his head buried in one.
Well, let's see if
By
we
the
do.
way, doesn't Lord Luis have this same book?
Girl, we're not supposed to know that.
How should we know? Not like we grew up round books. People barely literate.
We're not supposed to let anyone know that we know that,
So,
Gallica.
what's it say?
Don't. She
As long
slipped
as we're
up.
killing time anyhow, let me see it.
Because we snuck into his room to find that out. God, now someone
In
hopefully
this
doesn't
world,
snitch.
One can become anything they desire. Neither birth nor status decides your occupation.
Status.
Huh. Sounds grand, that. You think this place really exists?
Course not, you muppet. It's a
You
fantasy,
muppet.
remember? Anyone is free to become anything. This is a paradise of equality and freedom, devoid of discrimination or prejudice. Pretty words, them. But if everybody's free to do what they want, they'll work out their own reasons to be prejudiced. You can call it a utopia, but I reckon people living in it might romanticize our world too. At the end of the day, dreaming of escape will only ever be a dream. Nothing changes unless you do it with your own hands.
Aye. But if we really could do anything, I quite fancy opening up a little diner with you, Del.
Aww.
You like singing, eh? And I'm dead.
My God, I swear.
We could invite
Fidelia's gonna die. I swear. They're making this all like.
Every night, just us and our best mates
I
living
swear.
it up. You telling me you don't like the sound of that?
Get your head out of the clouds, Baz. We're long past being able to get away with that. Doesn't matter anyway. A dream is just a
They're
dream.
setting up their hopes and dreams. It's gonna get crushed. So one of them is gonna die. My money's on
Time
Fidelio.
marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now then.
Well then, we'll be departing today. But what's this I hear about a festival on the island? The islanders all seem to be heading for the coast.
Yes, of course.
The village wants to show their gratitude to us and wish us a safe journey. Thanks to the tides, I believe we could still make it by the deadline even if we leave tomorrow. The festivities include a sacred rite where a dragon god statue is set alight and a ceremonial bonfire. It's said that if you offer prayers to it with someone, your wishes will come true. Oh, isn't that just marvelous? And who will our dear captain pray with tonight, I wonder? The last time we did this, I think we hung out with Stroll, right? Like, we get to choose who we want to hang out with. And with that decided, we all helped the villagers prepare for the festival, and once the effigy of the dragon god was complete, the sun was already down. Effigy? Whoa! Those saturated colors.
Didn't expect them to throw such a party before our departure. A far cry from our first night here in a cell.
I hear 'tis a festival in the dragon god's name, meant to ensure a safe sea voyage. In place of a lighthouse, their fire is kept burning until the morning.
I say, these locals are bally well informed. They're up to their gills in practical and theoretical Magna theory. Not as focused on the mechanicals as us mainlanders, but the land's far from barbaric. Their insights could rather improve the runner's design, you know? Ah, speaking of, I finished with the Lance replica.
We're finally ready.
I still feel nervous about this plan.
Del's all better, and we've got some choice souvenirs to bring back to Lord Luis.
We're not out of the woods yet. Don't be too quick to celebrate.
Hey, come on, lads, loosen up! It's a party! We've all earned a little fun.
And you? What's a sanctist fat cat like you doing getting all giddy over a pagan festival?
I have to laugh, don't I? You know, I thought the Crier's life had made me pretty knowledgeable about our world, but turns out most of what I knew was lies. Makes me think, maybe this is how my old father felt.
Crier of family trade, eh? Imagine that.
The Crown Theocracy does love their hereditary titles. Yeah, my old man was a serious fella. More than me, that's for sure. He called out corruption where he saw it. Made him a pariah. But there you go. Yeah, I remember he once flat out suggested igniters were more dangerous than the Crown Theocracy was letting on. And there was that riot in the slums, of course, the one started by that Parapus. The church dismissed it as paupers revolting over their conditions.
Random Dale, hello, welcome.
Well,
how are you?
He said it wasn't a riot at all. Outright accused the Crown Theocracy of turning an innocent Parapus feral through horrific magic experiments.
What?
Who knows what really happened there? Either way, nobody took my father seriously. He was condemned as a liar. And he died young. Just the way it is, I suppose. People will always prefer their own feelings to the truth. Happiness is a luxury hard to come by otherwise. Hard to care about the world after that. I was a poor excuse for a crier, if you ask me.
Oh, finally, this Balin guy is actually not being insufferable for once.
It's beyond weird.
Pretty good. So I missed Xenoblade the other night, though. Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it. There'll be plenty more Xenoblade streams to come. Don't worry. I'm definitely going to be streaming the heck out of the game pretty soon. This week, I'm taking a little bit of like a break-ish, not streaming as much, just because I got some IRL stuff to take care of.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But yes, I'll be streaming Xenoblade tomorrow and Thursday, which I'm excited for.
I'll do what I can. For now, I'll catch a boat ride to Alta.
And I might potentially stream Gorilla stream during the weekend, but not 100% sure. God, all this guy did was yap. I didn't even pay attention to what he said. I had helped install 2 dug-in fence posts the other day and passed out. Ooh, that does sound like a lot of work. Oh, what the heck is that?
Those are
Hulkenberg, shouldn't you enjoy this?
They're quite precious. Their tree only bears once every few years. Ah, just delicious. Beyond delicious.
Wonderful. This again. Hulkenberg's tastes are a dubious metric at best.
Please, it's the rarest of harvests, and we would like to share it with you.
Look at her go. It looks yummy. Oh, it looks like one of the fruits in Infinity Nikki.
Sounds. I feel quite.
Is she drunk?
Right.
What's going on? There's something odd about the way those two are laughing.
Is Heisme a crying drunk?
What is this fruit?
You see, in old times, so long times ago, people ate this to reach a higher plane of existence.
Basically, you're just drunk. Hulkenberg is a sleepy drunk.
Yes.
Heisme is a crying drunk.
Some higher state.
Yufa seems to be a happy drunk. Uh-oh. We're just dizzy. Oh, Stroll's all passed out.
Back to normal. Well,
Juna's fine, though.
Sure felt like a festival. Not that I'm complaining. Oh, and did you hear? The people of this island make a wish over that flame. It's said that if you write your wish on a piece of paper, it'll bring you good luck. We don't often get to relax like this. So why don't you go there with someone?
We certainly have plenty of time. This is our opportunity. Who should I invite? Oh, I don't know.
On someone?
I kind of want to invite Stroll, but he's like passed out drunk. Or Juna. Stroll or Juna? Okay, I know that there's a reward. Gallica. I know there's a weapon reward at the end of this of who I get to choose. Gallica. Mostly just because the mage archetype is good. I don't know. I kind of just want to bring Stroll. Is that fine? I think I might have chosen Stroll the last time we went somewhere, but I kind of want to choose him again. I don't know. Stroll's like my favorite character in all of this. Poor guy. He's passed out. He's out. Is he groggy? Nope. Oh, shit. We've got Heisme babbling on and crying his eyes out. Then Hulkenberg and Yufa were having sword fights with my arms. The Pigwit has been memorable. Oh man, finally was able to catch up to a game and pass you. I can watch Zepmag. Welcome. Hello. I guess that's the benefit of me playing this game slow, is other people can play ahead of me so they can actually watch. Right. Now seems a good time as I need to make our wish at the Dragon God statue. How are you been doing, Zetmek? We haven't seen you in a while. This thing is still burning. You make your wish? I considered a few, but settled on wishing for our victory over Luis. You're not supposed to tell people your wish, Luis. Rule number 1. Felt important enough? We'll have no second chance after all. If you really think about it, you realize how with each passing moment, any number of people out there in this country are making their own wishes for the future. And all those wishes, they're our responsibility too. I find that somewhat terrifying.
Some things...
That's not like you at all. Maybe I shouldn't have chosen Stroll because we actually get character points. I should have chosen someone else like Yufa Juna. Fudge. The brave face I put on has to fall off sometimes. You know, I have the stream sometimes where Luis gets the best of us and we die. And it scares me. I know it's ludicrous. I know it's only a dream, but I can't help being terrified. You know, with this fake Lance plan, I wouldn't be surprised if he does get the best of us this time around. I have been busy with moving to a new place and playing Metaphor. Lol. Oh, congrats on your new place. Hope that's been going well.
So?
What about you? Do you wish for something? I forgot to. For everyone's safety. I wish for everyone's safety. Your wishes. They seem to come true. I felt that way since all the way back at the fort. Regardless, I have faith in you, that as well.
Hey!
Did you two make your wishes? What'd you wish for?
Huh?
You're not supposed to tell him. Well, you literally told us, Stroll. Well, that's unfair. I bet you told Will. Oh, I see. Something not fit for ladies' ears, was it?
Huh?
Oh, come off of it. If that's the impression I've given you, you're sorely mistaken. Tell her she's wrong, Will. Never mind that. Did you two notice? The brothers have been staring daggers at us since earlier. Did they find out something about us? Seems like a good opportunity as any. Might be time to go sweet talk them, As easy as that. She's so aware of her surroundings at all times. I suppose it's how she managed to sneak into Luis's good graces.
What?
I want to see what happens if I choose this. Thought she was just going over there to flirt.
What the?
Oh, you daft. She's obviously going there to see what they know. Okay. I mean, I knew she wasn't flirting, but I just wanted to see what he would say. Stroll knows about women. I'll have to tell when the Magnus brothers are thinking. But let's pray they don't catch on.
Right.
Alright. I found something interesting on the island. A fairly decent greatsword washed up right on shore. I'm not sure if you'll find it useful, but I think it's best in your hands. The weapon that we're gonna give to Stroll, probably. Of course. It's cleaned up rather nicely with a little elbow grease. I left it on the runner, so if you want, let's go have a look. Stroll gave me the gift and returned to the others. Rebel's greatsword for the warrior class. She's the only one who has that unlocked right now, so he's the only one who can use it. That's a lot of mag. I know. I have so much mag. And I'm probably not even going to use all of it by the end of the game either.
Yeah. Sounded proper familiar to me.
It's easy to blame the Sanctus Church for the whole thing.
The trick is when you're grinding, switch to the merchant archetype. That gives a lot of mag and a lot of money.
St. Rella looked like her heart was breaking, seeing us at death's door. Maybe she knew what was going on. Del, what are we believing, really? Are we absolutely positive that, you know, Count Louis?
Oh, they're questioning. Ooh.
Have enough in common.
At least Basilio is. I'm not sure about Fidelio though.
I thought we were done talking about this. He's the reason we got this far.
Basilio, I think, is definitely the next follower. I don't know about party member because
nothing without Count Louis.
I know typically Alice Games likes to even out the male and female casts. And we technically have an even amount of girls right now, right? Let's see, Hulkenberg, Juna, Yufa. And then we have Will, Stroll, and Heismay. Yeah, that's already evened out. Unless they're counting Gallica, then I guess we need another dude, but Gallica doesn't really fight with us.
I know, Del, but he makes all them speeches about equality.
Now I can be magnanimous with it.
He's gonna leave the weak to
I believe I
die.
have out of necessity, though. I did a hex editor on the save file to unlock Regicide from the beginning. Mad cost is 2 times. In that difficulty, it's something. Oh, really? Oh, I don't like to challenge myself too much with video games. I could never do that. Do that game mode.
Talk about his ideal world, and it sounds like a world where we'd have died alone in the dirt. No Saint Relic to save us. Is that what we're fighting for?
Too late for that kind of talk, brother. Blood on our hands either way.
Hey! What are you two doing on your own? Come join the party! You'll miss the whole festival.
Lady Juna.
What's that look about? I know you're absolutely smitten with me, love, but you needn't be so tense about it.
Do you plan to kill Count Luis?
Oh, he straight up said it.
What are you talking about? He can't be killed anyway.
Lady Juna, I don't think your heart is with Count Luis anymore.
Uh-oh.
Or
He
maybe
knows.
it
Alright, we have
was.
to get rid of him.
There's a side of you that you only show them. But us, starting to think we've never seen the real you.
Are you really so worried for Count Luis? He's the one who measures worth in power. So what would he think to hear you underestimating him?
So you don't actually work for Forden or nothing then? No ulterior motives?
I've been with Count Luis since before the race even started, haven't I? Ever since he was stripped of command.
Hey, Del.
I'm sorry if I made you worry.
Uh-oh.
That's my fault.
Fidelio's on to
Trust
us.
me on this. I promise I'll make sure this world's got more to give you two than despair.
Uh-oh.
I saw it with my own eyes. That lance gets past the king's magic. That means it can kill a candidate. They were testing it among themselves, and Lady Juna was right there with them.
You serious?
Oh shit, he saw that? Oof.
To Count Luis?
Don't worry, it's my own problem. I told you to leave the thinking to me.
Oh, you can see everyone in the background.
I
The party
really
members.
like Lady Juna's songs, and I like seeing you listening to her when you get the chance. You got arm around your heart, Del, and her music pierces it. I don't want to kill Lady Juna. And you don't either, Del. Do you?